Mike Irons writes, what the heck happened with William Hurt and Marvel? I was rewatching all the Marvel movies and realized that General Ross has not made another appearance in the movieverse. Any idea why? I thought he did an awesome job in Hulk and thought for sure he would show up in Captain America or the Avengers. Did he not sign a multi-picture deal?
As far as I know, to the best of my knowledge, what happened with the General Ross character was just as they were developing future movies, they just realized they didn't need the character. And remember, everything has to serve the movie. What is best for the movie? And if they felt they were making the next Hulk film or they're making the next Captain America, whatever, and it didn't benefit the movie to have General Ross in there, and they weren't just going to take General Ross in and force stuff him like stuffing in your turkey and make him fit in there. And so they just never felt a need to have General Ross. He didn't fit in anywhere story-wise, so they just didn't use him. Now, just because, this brings up, we've covered this topic a few times, yes, William Hurt was signed to a multi-picture deal as General Ross. But once again, these are pretty much one-way type of contracts. Hurt signs a 3-picture deal. I don't know if it was 3 or 4. But for argument's sake, let's say it was 3. Hurt signs a 3-picture deal. That does not mean Marvel is obligated to put him in 3 films. That simply means Hurt is obligated to appear if Marvel calls on him to do so. So a lot of times, you'll hear that a studio like Aragon, that Dragon movie they did a number of years ago. They signed the whole cast to 3-picture deals. But they never did more movies. And people keep saying to me, well, John, they're going to do it eventually because they signed 3-picture deals. That doesn't matter. Doesn't mean the studio has to do it. It just means the actors are obligated to appear should the studios call on them to do it. But yeah, as far as I know, the only reason we didn't see William Hurt or General Ross is because they never felt the need. And personally, I don't look at any of the subsequent Marvel movies and think, wow, it's really missing General Ross in this one. Myself, Dennis, what do you think?
I think it's a couple of things. I mean, I think one is, the whole Edward Norton and the changing of the Hulks, and I think Marvel probably tried to distance themselves away from that, because they were, there was so much mess around there. And then 2, I read some comments that William Hurt was very ambivalent about his experience with the Hulk. On one hand, he said that he found the process to be very, I don't know what the exact words, frustrating. It's something similar to that, where because there wasn't much lead time into getting like the script and doing his lines and whatnot as a big tentpole film. And then on the other hand, when someone asked whether he'd be, interested in coming back, he's like, yeah, I'd be happy to. So I don't know. I think his ambivalence probably had something to do with it.
Aaron?
I actually have a question.
Sure.
Does a contract expire for an actor once they sign a multi-picture deal over a period of years?
Yeah, I'm
because
sure.
I too think he did a great job in the movie, and I would love to see him back in other Marvel movies if it does serve the storyline for the movie in question. So I would love to see him again, but I think that's a question for you guys out there. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news, and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.